This is your WW3 news of, was it the Thursday morning? Yes. Now, yesterday took place in the company of Piaggio Pontedera. The worker assembly called on by one of the many trade unions here in the company, which represent the workers, but some do not. I shall get into it now. And regarding how the behaviour towards certain trade unions regarding members and other workers of the company is a bit of a cloak and dagger scenario. They tend to monopolise the situation, tend to cover up the reality of things, because this company is up shit creek, and obviously they don't want you to know because they don't want to spook you, probably the fact is, through their stratagems, the electric Vespa, buyback shares, which I spent, we're talking about 40 million euro buyback shares. For what motive? It's a normal practice, they say. It's regulated, there's nothing illegal about it. Or they're preparing the foundations for something else for us in 2028, which, from inside information, things are going to really start getting bad. The bigger possibility, they're going to start laying off people in great numbers. And they're very ambiguous how they want to, make us buy this, everything's okay, which is not. It's a load of shit. Even a local institution, once upon a time, they were involved and they stood up for the local economy. And these days they don't give a fuck because they're more interested in filling houses with illegal immigrants. This is the new narrative. The workers, the pensioner, the student, those days are over. They don't give a shit about you anymore, whether you sink or swim, let's face it. And you say, what about the other trade unions when you show up, which are in cahoots with the company itself? Because you see many shop stewards, when they're not doing, trading activities, should be at work in a normal world, like this. But you see these people dressed up, all around on the phone, making them believe they're doing something. They're doing fuck all. And the others have to work for them. And then afterwards, to the members, they tell them porkies. Oh, it's going to be work and stuff like that. Strange, between 15th and the 22nd of June, this company has to stop production because they're cramming in all the production in a few months, and the warehouses are filled to the brim, hoping some of these finished products will get sold. The problem is this company's losing market. I think last year's figures in Europe, minus 24%. And then Asian competitors are gaining ground. And for those shop stewards which never showed up, or even had the decency to do so not, these are the people who are sold out workers' rights to the establishment. The company, they promise you, yes, I'll give you a little position. They are parasites, as people are. They're not to be trusted. And their behaviour, you barely see them around. They're only interested in chicken shit things. That's the only thing which they maximum can resolve. When it comes to serious problems, forget it. They have not the capacity nor the will to do so. They were elected there just to do nothing. And one of the trade union leaders, which is a lady, she's a convicted criminal as well, for defamation, believe it or not, she's still there. And it's more important you go to Bari to a trade union congress, which is national, instead of attending the workers' assembly regarding the future of these workers. You know, it goes to show these people do not give a fuck about them. And another thing, on the top of it, they tell lies to them. And, you know, they believe it. They go, oh yeah, there is work. But there's what, which I mentioned, 15th to the 22nd June. Well, I'm going to keep you home because there's lesser work regarding last year. Even though, the company says we're doing well then and sell 3.1% more than last year. No, it was minus 18. The sales of last year in Italy regarding this group. And who stole the show? Yamaha and the others. The delivery, they got to pull their act together, because continue on this road, I don't think they're going to arrive to 2028 and thinking the electric Vespa will turn the fortunes of the company around. We'll sell this and that and that. It's one of those stratagems which many multinational companies are here in Italy. They get state aid, and what they give in the hand, a handful of nothing.